Hey everyone, Stephen here, and today I'm playing a game as Wehrmacht against British forces from Evil Steel. I think he plays primarily just a single faction, with that being the British. So he's quite well versed in how to utilize them, I feel, to their full potential. I'm going to play a little bit of a reactive game this game, whether I go for Siegebreaker, Terror, or Oof. I'm just going to see what feels best in the moment. Deep down, I do want to go Siegebreaker still, though, and use clearing gear into the breach to push some aggressive Panzer Grenadier maneuvers and try to use smoke and the freebie bundled grenades to my full effect with the sprint to really catch him off guard. But I'm not gonna lock myself in. I feel like I've experimented pretty effectively with the battle groups thus far, so I'll play a little bit more of a reactive game, which is generally how I play battle groups. I feel I play best when I take it as it comes. Alright, so just readjusting my seat, but it looks like he's gone Aussies. So I'm just gonna pop in and out. Pop back in case he's taking that detour route.
Alarm. Sector overrun.
Okay, let's hop out. I'll get those grenadiers to go into the... I'll get into his retreat path here. Hop into that house before he does. Alright, let's go forward before I go back. Now, that squad's taken a little bit of damage, which isn't ideal, but not too stressed about it. Is that territory connected? It is. So he's rushing the fuel. I'm going to get an MG out, because Aussies can't get vision on the fly anymore. They need to be standing still. That's okay. That's actually worth a grenade, just to flush him out of that green cover, so that way I might kill another model.
An MG-42 team is ready.
Oof. Yeah, I'm going to have to retreat. I might go for the Vet 1 here, just so I can immediately start healing. Looks like he's going across. I think I'm just in range there. I am, especially because he's gone backwards.
The enemy has claimed our territory
Excellent.
for their own.
I'm going to hop out for a moment, because I think the Vet 1's about to activate. Oh no, I've got one more volley I can get in. Okay, I've got to hop out, just so... No! No, I got to retreat.
Headquarters has an officer stationed.
The men are ready. Pass around what you can. On your feet, soldiers.
Yep. Back it up, back it up. We've got to blob back this way. It's very strong, that that ability. But I'm gonna go for an adaptation here. What is going on? A bit confused there. I'm gonna go for Scacker. Okay, we'll push forward here. Looks like he's hitting my fuel, so we'll rotate.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Alright, I've got to heal up these pioneers though next.
some ground. Claiming territory. Commandant. More orders?
And then I'll move into the middle.
What do you want? We're ready. Pioneers, awaiting starting the advance. Stand fast, men.
I get one sweeper as well.
Take possession in their
Patrol.
Our enemy has control over all victory points.
you know. Get up to work. Move inside now. Reclaiming the sector. Weapon crew on standby.
Alright, I can suppress him there. I need to take this house. I'm sick of trying to defend it. Actually, I take back what I said earlier. I am inclined here to go for
Rest later. We have captured duties.
a pack. I think he's going to go Humber.
Hold it. Stop everything. Order, we found the fucking enemy.
You need tools.
Jawohl. Stop it. Let's move. You need us? Grenadiers ready and mostly able. Grenadiers.
Yeah, this is okay.
Now ready.
I only secure that territory. Got it.
We're ready. The sector has
I'm just going to hold this green cover line.
fire.
Bring up support.
I don't think he's going to get a flamer. I need to get into this building ASAP.
Down. Take cover.
And let's start healing up these guys.
Pioneers ready.
Heads up, Kinder. You need us?
Look
Tap that, one more mine. I'm going to preemptively get the pack.
Very good.
Pretty confident he's going to go Humber. And I'll just keep the
They would be fools to take this.
Grenadiers, prepare to advance.
MG42 and taking the building.
Wait
I'll just keep it in the rear, the pack,
placement. The men are
so he doesn't see.
We will get there.
That's enemy infantry. Keep them back. Grenadiers, the blood flow. Enemy troopers.
Pioneers into the building.
I have a mine there, so perfect. I'll now jump forward.
Save the bird.
We're ready.
Anti-tank gun and crew are ready for orders.
Stand to attention every time you receive orders.
Nice. Force that retreat.
Let's move.
I will...
Come on, guys. Orders, Grenadiers.
Oh, he's gone for a Stuart. Okay. That's okay. That's still good information. I'll rebuild that mine in the meantime.
Grenadiers. Let's go, Grenadiers.
And let's just drop back a little bit to that green cover line.
Let's go.
Should have pushed forward.
Grenadiers. Take it
I'm going to get one PG.
Line heading back to base.
Fire out.
Grenadiers. Pack high here. Understood. Marching orders. Grenadiers ready. They've opened fire. Fire back.
Yeah, let's jump into that house.
We can get it done.
Can he see me? I'm not sure.
Panzergrenadiere have sector now under enemy control.
Okay. Time to move across a little bit here. I'm just going to jump into that house. That hurt pioneer is going to have to construct my medic bunker. And I've got to retreat before that house goes down. And certainly pull that squad across. He's got a sweeper here. Oh, good mine.
Medical supply.
Look at that shit. It's not bad, Captain. Needs to be done. Follow me.
Okay, time to move into the middle.
Pioneers ready.
Grab your gear.
I can get that. I have decent fuel coming in. I should retreat him. Because that medic bunker's just expired.
Lost.
We hear you. Don't look like grenadiers. Open fire.
Let's move up. That was the medic bunker, yeah? It was.
Facility.
The men are ready.
I might just pop into this house for a moment.
Order clear. Let's go.
Denver, over.
Just listening here to make sure the Stuart's not pushing forward, and it's not.
Don't throw attack.
I'm going to bring that PG south.
You need AT support? What now? Get the block. Capturing the sector.
Where's he going?
The task. Gunner, take the lead. The men are ready.
Upgrade complete.
Wipe your feet.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with the pack there. I think that's lined up. Perfect. That's where you get rewarded for listening in the fog of war. It's examples just like that. All right, I'm in his retreat path, and I can get some of that down. I'm going to bring everything across here.
Get lost.
Pioneer, move orders. Get to it.
All right, the pack is in the rear. The MG will suppress that, so I'm not concerned. Oh, did he just get that one? Far out. Not good. Ah.
Everyone assemble outside.
Yeah, not ideal. But it happens.
Fall back to HQ.
On your feet, soldiers.
You need us? Weapon team ready. I've got the gun. Carrier, come on. Guns out.
Lights are really clear.
Standing by, Commandant.
We must, Grenadiers.
We have lost control of a victory point.
I need to throw a grenade there. I need to get back onto the field immediately. Or get him off the field. Oh, I didn't even drop a model. Okay. It is what it is. Let's just move south.
HMG has us range.
One more volley. Yep, I gotta run. If I don't drop models, I'm not gonna hang around.
Losing men here.
Fight the fights that we can win when RNG goes in our favor a little bit, sometimes as well. Need a little bit of luck too sometimes.
Territory sector lost.
Stop here, crew.
He'll get suppressed though.
At once, Commandant.
He's not repairing his Stuart either, which is dangerous for him.
Capturing enemy point.
Take the territory.
Rip them apart. Grenadiers ready. Immediately. Achtung,
Alright, let's just merge onto that. I'll retreat the PGs though. I'll get him healed up.
check the windows.
Territory lost.
One more mine on the side, and I'll just work my way towards a mortar.
That's a mortar. Grab cover.
Deploy. I want the gun.
Enemy forces have
And just
captured a
hold
victory
some
point.
green cover lines
Inside, Kinder.
until I can muster a counterattack.
Enemy infantry. Lead them back.
I think that's in range. That is in range, and it's going to get fausted as well. Oof.
Granatwerfer team deployed.
Swear, once I get a few hits in here, there's a lot of hits I'm not landing at the critical moment.
Commandant, Grenadiers. We must secure it at all. Commander.
Retreat.
Pioneers.
Okay, let's go north and start capping the north position.
Been spotted.
Ouch. I think he might have just seen my MG. No, he didn't. So that's good. I need to just displace that.
Use grenades. Use
I am hitting his MG with my mortar.
On your feet, soldiers.
I need to move my mortar though. Nice. My PGs are getting lucky though, just like his units. I think his cannon mortar barraging me there. Yep, that's where my mortar was, but it no longer is.
Look like grenadiers.
Attacked by infantry.
That's greedy play with his MG because it doesn't have too much health. Actually, you know what's good and would be nice here? Sprinting into him. And I think I'm going to do just that. I'm going to engage white phosphorus rounds. Flush him out of this building. Now this is okay because I am harassing his fuel in the north. No, I can't cap that though.
Check each window.
Nah, back it up. Let's move him north. Get a flare in the center, merge onto that, so I can preserve a bit of manpower. Nah, that's enough. Alright, counter mortar barrage and just sit at that green cover line. I will 100% throw a grenade there.
Panzer IV is field ready.
He's not saving any ammo.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Every bit of ammo that he's getting, he's spamming that ability. And he's got no snares, so... I do have the capacity to push here, but not before I smoke this point. And you know what? Let's do it. Siege Breaker.
Infantry squads may be upgraded with
I'll
clearing gear.
get the clearing gear. I'm going to push north first. And when all my guys are on the front line,
Victory point is
I'll
under
get
enemy
the
control.
barrage point.
Grenadiers, prepare.
Weapon team ready.
Command points should be assigned when possible, Commandant.
Probably not the best place for that,
Camp under
but
construction.
we'll make it work.
Make your advance.
Okay, I'm making my advance. Sprinting in. Ah, didn't expect the double AT gun line though.
Siege camp fully operational.
Nice. I need to hide behind this line. Yeah, I don't like where I built my siege camp at all.
We'll get those. It will soon be ours.
Kinder, replenish that squad.
I need to maintain vision on the front because the moment I don't, he's going to hit me
Pioneers ready.
and get his double anti-tank gun line right there. Okay, let's move my mortar up though in an aggressive stance. Getting a triple VP drain here as well would be really beneficial. And a mortar line that is aggressive in nature. Yep, retreat.
It would be fools to take this route. Move orders. Get to it.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Oh, hello.
Infantry squads are eager to enter the breach, Commandant.
Alright, I'm gonna pop some smoke there. Waste that time. Throw a nade. What's hitting me? Still. Alright, One more Panzer IV. Could I even go for the Sturmtiger, in fact? Actually, let's do that. I haven't made a Sturmtiger in 1v1 yet,
Bring an end to this complex.
since the patch has been released on multiplayer.
Back here. March orders. MG42 and crew ready. Very good.
I think he's just made a Matilda.
Confirm.
I'm just going to shoot a flare first.
MG42 and crew ready.
Let's cover some ground.
Secured.
Try not to get lost.
Right bear into the end.
Let's go, Kinder. Moving.
Oh, this is going to be big push in the middle. I need to back up. I need to even retreat that mortar.
We have completed our orders.
And I'm going to get the probing barrage to help protect.
A siege camp may be deployed at your command. Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
Actually, in fact, let's move forward there.
You have 3 command points at your disposal.
Oh,
Grenadier squad has been destroyed.
yeah, I noticed.
We may designate probing fire to detect the enemy.
So with both anti-tank guns over there,
A siege camp has collapsed under enemy fire.
I should have actually salvaged that, because I had a sense that it was about to happen. That's okay.
Weapon crew on standby.
We will end this. The enemy has only 250 points left. We have
How
lost the
did
sector.
that anti-tank gun hit me from there? What? That's clearly behind the building. I don't understand that. Is that bug back in the game? I really hope so. That it's not. Because there used to be a bug that you could attack around through buildings. I got to test it after. No way that had line of sight.
The men are red. Enemy infantry. Scheiße.
All batteries, probing barrage on my smoke. Fire at will.
Oh no, unless it was that one. And not, yeah, that's probably what happened.
The enemy falters. They are down to 200 points.
Hold here.
Let's destroy that.
He's fucking dead.
Now's the time. Show courage. Victory point is under enemy control.
Pioneers does it take to capture a point?
Alright, Sturmtiger time. Nice, I forced the retreat on his mortar. That's a big win. I'm going to go north now.
Let's go, Kinder. We're moving.
Resources captured. Pick up support. Pioneers starting the advance.
Let's mine this point as well. Yeah, there's no cover there. I need to be in cover to combat though, don't I?
MG42 and... You need us? Why can't we have a little
HMG fire.
Hey, what? There's Vickers. 8 kills. It's hurting me.
Grenadiers. Quit your bitching. Get the blood flowing. Fall back.
Give us a... Come on, man. Close formation.
Oops.
Let's show them what we've got. Pack on the move.
I need another pack.
Sector now under enemy control.
Waiting orders. We're on the move.
Need demolition.
Follow me.
And I think he knows that I'm trying to rotate.
To commit, Commandant.
Is he using Vet 1 on the Vickers? He is, so he outranges me. Well played. Now, this is the maneuver that I'm looking for. I want to use some smoke.
Sector lost.
And it can be from the probing barrage and the standard mortar. But first I will shoot a flare in the rear line.
Victory point lost.
Grenadiers, acknowledged.
Infantry are standing by to make their assault. Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
Okay, let's just smoke here. I'm going to sprint into this as well.
Into the breach.
I'm going to hit his mortar with my Sturmtiger. That's the squad that he least suspects it, I feel. Nope. Ooh, Archer. Okay, definitely need to pull back a little bit here. You know what? Even getting to that house is a good option.
Left capture duties.
And because I'm hitting max pop, I'm gonna get down a bunker. Nice, that was a good forced retreat there. Where's my mortar? Yeah, we don't like that, do we? Flare. Bet one.
Panzer officers shall take up residence.
That's fine. I'll sit there until it gets upgraded.
Upgrade on the way.
And once he's upgraded... Whoa, that was lucky. Double bounce. This dude is playing so greedily with these anti-tank guns. He's not repairing them.
Headquarters, we have secured the advantage. 100 points left.
Nice, that's what I need. I'm gonna shoot another flare deep. I can get the... I'll get a little bit of smoke going on, just to confuse him.
Infantry squads are eager to enter the breach.
Let's sprint forward too.
Now is the time. Show courage. Commandant, territory sector lost.
Nice. I feel like he's gonna try rotate on me here. I need to merge onto that anti-tank gun. That's one of the advantages of my anti-tank gun, at least.
Deploying siege camp as requested.
Is I can heal him on the field. Yeah, that's a starter step. Let's hit him with the Sturmtiger. Got him! Perfect. Reverse and repair. So it's just that slow, patient style with the Sturmtiger. I don't have to panic. Just
The enemy has
slowly chip away. I can counter barrage him. I can even get a mine down here because he might try swarm me in a moment.
Siege camp established. We have lost control of a victory point.
Alright, flare with the mortar and smoke with the... That. Nice. Nice. I'm going to use Vet 1 on the Hands of Grenadiers here. I really need to make sure I hold that line. And let's get some repair bunkers. Retreat before it gets too dicey. Is that a bishop? It is.
Infantry are standing by to make their assault.
I'm going to smoke into this and move forward. Oh, yes.
Make your advance.
Oh, no. I'll Sturmtiger that, though. Sure. So that caught him off guard. He couldn't react to both. Yeah, nice. The sprint was the feint attack, and the... Yeah. Let me do the rest. I need to start reloading soon, though. Am I still in range of this? Nope. I need to be. Alright, let's just back out. Because...
It shall be a repair bunker, Commandant.
Alright, time to go north. I'm going to throw a smoke and then just sit on that VP. That's going to force him to spread wide. I think he actually built a mine there.
The enemy has taken a victory point. Research completed.
Okay. Sturmtiger is loaded and ready to go.
A capture point is being lost. We may deploy a siege camp at once. Roving batteries are available to fire once more.
Nice, I found the gap.
Infantry squads are eager to enter the breach, Commandant. Into the breach!
Oh, he got a grant. I did not expect that.
A machine gun has been destroyed. Panzer IV destroyed.
Okay, I'm still getting a lot of VP gain here from that aggression, and killing his bishop justified the P4 loss in itself. That's it. GG, well played. Nice. Good to get a Sturmtiger game finally slotted in there, because his army composition did allow for it, having him get a anti-tank gun, mortar, because he's got that stationary targetry that I can hit. The majority of people are playing in this patch a bit more mobile with their infantry sections, Humbers, the use of riflemen, a lot of Greyhounds and Shaffies. So yeah, I haven't really found the opportunity to use a Sturmtiger, but this game made sense. And I did some nice plays with both the sprint and the use of clearing gear to provide that smoke on a few occasions. But yeah, I'm really liking the mortar in this patch with this siege camp. The synergy with the mortar is fantastic, and at Vet 3, that plus 25% rate of fire with the plus 20 damage, but then this also gives it a 25% increase through the siege camp in munition supply. So that reload speed's really nice. It's really quick. Albeit it's not in the circle at the moment, but when you factor in the range boost that you also get from Seed Specialist to be 10, if it stays still for 10 seconds, it gets a 15% increased range, and it gets to Vet 3 pretty quick with that plus 25%, factoring in also the veterancy increase rate from the Vet 1 T1 officer quarters. I really feel like I'm onto a pretty good, respectable strategy here that can be countered, but it rewards my playstyle of Wehrmacht is just slowly building up the map, but having the tools to be aggressive with the ability with into the breach, probing barrage to smoke it out, and then Or even making use of critical location with the increased damage. And then either Siege Leader or Sturmtiger to punch the hole. Really liking this strategy. But that's up. There's the stats. And my Grenadiers did bleed a lot. I actually think it might have been worth me converting one of these Grenadiers into a Panzer Grenadier. Because the Aussies, when they pop their Vet 1, and you basically have to insta-retreat Grenadiers. So, whereas Panzer Grenadiers can take it to the face a little bit. But that's okay. GG. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.